Hi everyone, my name is Gelic Gerona and I went to UWC Diligent College class of 2023. If you're watching this video, you're probably interested about UWC, how you can apply to it, and congratulations! You are interested in UWC and I wish you all the best for your application journey or process. And I'm not sure if you've seen one of my old vlog which talks about my application process for UWC PH, and I am aware that the quality was not the best there. I'm sorry. But I will try to do it better this time and I hope the quality is so much better and I have a notes so I am more prepared. But yes, so I will be sharing with you my journey in how I applied through the National Committee of UWC Philippines. And first and foremost, I would like to write disclaimer. This will be based on my application process last 2020. And this might have already changed. So if you have specific questions, you can directly contact UWC PH. They're very responsive when I was applying. They usually during application process, they reply to you immediately. And yeah, let's go. So just a brief background, what is UWC? And UWC is a global movement that makes education a force to unite people, nations, and culture for a sustainable future. Students from different countries are all put in one school together while studying the IB program. Fun fact, UWC is not a college because I was okay, I applied to in UWC because I thought it was a college program, but turns out it's not. So similarly to the Philippines, it's like our senior high school program. You will be called grade 11 and grade 12 and you're gonna study the IB curriculum for 2 years. IB is a 2-year educational program that provides an internationally accepted qualification for entry into higher education and is recognized by many universities worldwide. There are 18 UWC schools worldwide. There's UWC SAA in Singapore, Person College in Canada, Atlantic in the UK, Adriatic in Italy. I should just read my notes. USA. Okay, I'll just write it here. Who are available to you to apply? So in the UWC PH, you must be 16 to 18 years old during your UWC time. So when applying, you should be 15 to 17. Yep, and if you're applying through UWC Philippines, you need to be a Filipino citizen. Since the IB curriculum is tough, you definitely need to demonstrate an excellent academic achievement and intellectual curiosity when you are applying. And then having a strong leadership experience is also great to put into your application form, since the mission of the organization is to create change makers. And consistent involvement to the community you're in is also something that they will look after since they want you to be involved in your respective UWC schools. And of course, it's very important, you must share the UWC values and principles. How to apply? So there are 2 ways you can apply through UWC. One is a global selection program, which is designed for students who wish to apply 9 to 12 months before the beginning of the school year and who are able to pay for the full fee of the UWC schools or college they want to. So they can also apply to specific UWC school they wish to attend. The second one is the National Committee, and this one you can get a scholarship and you don't have a control to which UWC schools you will be assigned. However, you can still share oh, I really want to go this, or I heard from some of my friends they were able to write a ranking of the UWC schools they want to go. But for us in the Philippines, they definitely asked me is there any UWC school I wish to go to. But yeah, it's all basically depends on the scholarship fund you received. Applying to the National Committee Philippines, so I think we all would apply online through SurveyMonkey, and then I have a copy of my file, so I'm just gonna go through it. But yeah, please take note that this is like 4 years ago if you're watching it in 2024. I did this in 2020, so a lot of things might have changed already. But section 1 is usually your applicant information about me, my parents, date of birth, nationality, those things. No, that's actually section 2 is my like parents or guardian contact information. And then section 3 is your educational background. So you're gonna write there like the list of schools you've been to, what type of curriculum you did. I did the K-12 curriculum. And fun fact, I actually finished until grade 12 in the Philippines and then repeat again in 11 and 12 in IB. But the opportunity of going through the UWC program is just, so it's worth it. And buhay ay di karira. Anyway, and then I will and section 4 is your academic record, so you have to like submit a copy of your transcript while also sharing your grades from like a whole high school. And then section 5 is the important part, which is your personal statement. So you're gonna be given different questions and you have to like write a response to it, like an essay style response to different like questions. So there would be like reflect a time when you had an opportunity to try an activity you were interested, what did you do to do that? And you have 2 different options. You can either respond in English or in Tagalog, but I was not very confident with my English that time, so I wrote it in Tagalog. But I believe there was a section as well in the essay where you have to respond in English. But during my application, there was only one question that I have to respond in English. It's not really a requirement to be very fluent in English to go to UWC. I was not fluent at all when I went to UWC. But then what I know basic English, okay, like I can respond, but I'm not fluent to it. But you get used to it once you go to the school because you speak it every day. Oh my god, when I was like first few weeks there, I would practice or rehearse in my mind what to say to the people I'm meeting. So yeah, it's not a requirement, but you should at least know like the basic of it. Section 6 are the activities or achievements or interests that you want to share with the national committee, and it's their way of also looking through you, like what kind of involvement do you do. And what I did during my application process is right there that I'm involved in my church, in our school as a student leader, and also like in the community as being a volunteer on a local NGO. So that's just one, because they really want you to be involved in the community, and I think that's what they also expect you to do when you go to the UWC, and it's nice to have that characteristics already. But of course you can write your achievements if you want to or research if you are like recognized in your school as an athlete or like a competitive student. So I like to do theater, so I wrote also there like the things that I do, like monologue or drama skills I had. So yeah, I also shared there of like being part of as a Girl Scout for like years back home and as a patrol leader. So this all are also like showing different skills I had and that can contribute to my application. And yeah, basically you need to fill out other like important form in that online application. So you have to submit your transcript, proof of your achievements. So if you are like recognized in your school as an honor student, I showed her some of my certificates, or as a Girl Scout, I sent my pictures or like my photos for being a volunteer on my city. You will also be asked to write a letter of recommendation. I had like 2 because I think they were requiring 2 for 2. It can be your teacher, it can be your coach, or a staff or it can also be your principal. I reached out to my principal first, but she was so busy, so I reached out to my teachers instead. So anyone who you think can like recommend you very well and have seen you grow or can talk a lot about you. So I asked for one of my closest teacher in my school who seen me with my ups and downs and see me grow. So yeah, you do. I really suggest during the recommendation later, they don't have to just list out like Gelic is this, great, 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 great. It's really nice to be more depth about it, of like maybe how did you like react, or how did you confront challenges. And yeah, that's just a tip. But as after your online application, you're gonna receive like short I think after 2 weeks of the deadline. I might be wrong, but you're gonna be like receive a notification if you got shortlisted, and congratulations, yeah, you got shortlisted. And then if you got shortlisted, you are gonna be invited for interview and or group activities. I applied during COVID, so we only had interview that time online. I think they still do it online until today, because you can apply whichever part of the Philippines are you. So that's why they do it online via Zoom. So shortlisted candidates attend a group activity session where the students will participate in both team and individual activities. I did not experience this, but this is what I found right now in their website. I think this is their way of like gaining a bit better understanding of the candidates and how they interact and participate with other students. What I experienced is a formal interview in which the candidates will sit before a panel of UWC alumni and also parents. So just be really yourself. The host will probably be very friendly. I don't really remember who was my host that time because I was not very familiar to them, but I do remember she made the interview so much easier. She was so nice. So I feel like better during that time. I was not scared anymore. I was really scared before that, but she was so nice. She was so accommodating and friendly, so I relaxed. So just really be yourself. And they asked me which of the UWC value do I feel into the most, so maybe they'll ask you that too. But and yeah, after your interview, you're probably gonna wait for more, and then you're gonna get like a notification. You're also gonna have like the financial aid interview, but I might be wrong, but as far as I remember, your financial interview are just like getting to know your financial needs, so they know what kind of scholarship they should offer you. And I believe they do it once you are like selected already, so it's not gonna affect your application process. I might be wrong, but yes. And then you're gonna wait for like notification from the school and also the national committee, and that's when they confirm and offer you your scholarship and your UWC schools. Yay, we finished the video. Oh my god, and thank you so much for watching. And feel free to comment if you have any other questions, or while you're applying, feel free to reach out on my socials. I am very happy to help you. I really had a great time with my UWC experience, and I'm so excited of you guys also experiencing it, and I wish you the best. Good luck!